All right, here's my delivery company's blog. So, one, I'll talk about Postmates, and next one I'll talk about Uber Eats. Then after that, I'll talk about DoorDash, Order Up, obviously, and then Grubhub. So, let's get to Postmates. Postmates is cool because at any time you want to, you can just log on and work. You don't have to have a set schedule. So if you're just like driving and you're bored and you're just like, you know what, let me work a couple hours, you can hop on and you can just work. It's easy money. However, the cons with Postmates, compared to other delivery companies, Postmates doesn't pay you for gas. Two, Postmates doesn't pay as much as delivery as the other companies. Also, Postmates may send you to some restaurants that are not even open. And when an order is canceled out, you may only get $1 for an order that you thought should have been $4. And sometimes you may drive from one side of town all the way to another side of town. Another problem with Postmates is they make sure that you always get the restaurant closest to the person's house, so they don't have to pay you as much. Somebody tried to argue, say, well, we want to make sure the food is hot. Well, that doesn't make any sense because sometimes somebody may want a specific restaurant that's on the opposite side of town of their house, and you have to go get it. And usually those are the biggest orders you're going to get with Postmates. So if you're with Postmates, the good thing is you can hop on at any time. You don't have to have a set schedule. You can always schedule yourself, but you can just hop on anytime. You don't have a set schedule. The other good thing about Postmates that I forgot to mention is Postmates has this thing called blitz pricing. Whenever the blitz pricing is enabled is the best time to work because you're going to get double or a little more than what you usually get. But another thing that is frustrating about Postmates is they give the people the option to tip you. And the other apps do, but they pay more per delivery. The sad thing is, most people will not tip you. And in my experience with Postmates, about 50% of the people will tip you. I take that back. So about every other person to tip you. Sometimes good tips, sometimes really bad tips. But a lot of times you get no tips. Another thing about Postmates, they're close to college campus areas. They do other areas, but they mostly focus around a lot of college campus areas, and they do not give good money in those college campus areas, guys. So over this one more time, the pros and cons. Pros of Postmates, log on, work anytime. Cons, they don't pay as well. The next blog, I will talk about DoorDash. And DoorDash is, I think, one of the best ones. It's a tie between DoorDash, Caviar, and Grubhub, but they all have their quirks about them. So Postmates, anybody disagree, work for Postmates, can always comment, like, subscribe. But this is my part one of my delivery blog, working for Postmates. Thank you.